Morning, good morning, good morning. Today we're in the Lake District. It's been probably 18 months or more since I've been up this way. For some strange reason, I've not come up here. Why, I'll never know. This year, one of the things I'm going to hopefully do is get up here a lot more and try and explore this area. There's a few of us here. We've up for a meet tomorrow with ginger captures. But we've come up a day early and we've met Ginge and with Martin and Big Daz, and we've just come for a day photography before the meet really. We've come to this location. I don't know what the location's called. What's it called, Martin?
River Braffai.
I can't even say it. It's a river in the Lake District. It's stunning, it's beautiful. We was hoping for a bit of mist stroke fog. Was predicted, now it's predicted. So at the moment that's not going to happen. Martin's trying to put me off as much as he possibly can. But I'm not going to be a professional about this and just totally ruin it. So yeah, there's this beautiful scene that Martin's actually took, and I don't think you're ever going to get a better image than that, to be quite honest with you. But we've got this river snaking through. There's a couple of little bushes left and right. We've got the lovely like alpine trees up in these evergreens up in this top corner. The only problem I'm getting framing this shot up is I'm just getting the slightest bit of sky. If I get rid of the sky, I feel as if these trees are too close to the top of the frame. So what I'll probably do is put that a little bit of the sky in and then Photoshop that out, I think. But that's the only thing in the image that's really frustrating me. That, and we need a little bit of light on it, or some sort of atmosphere. But I've come here, I've actually got a base shot. I'm going to see what happens. I might even take a wander around, see what else is around here, because I've not been here before myself. I've seen a composition down there that I quite like. So we've got this one definitely framed up. It's definitely a shot here. It'll take 2 minutes to come back up here, so I might do that. But what I think I'm going to do is actually go wander around to the tarn there, and then hopefully we'll get some light, some sort of atmosphere, and get some images. So that's what I think I'm going to do. The river itself is perfectly still. It's beautiful. So there's reflections there, definitely. Yeah, that's the plan. So the scene is stunning, but the lights are flat. We just need a little bit of light. It's in the mountains here. It would be something else. I've took some images, but they're just flat. They're beautiful, but flat. We really need to let this develop. I think we're going to have to be extremely patient. Yeah, it's a funny one. Like I say, stunning location. I love these reeds. I love these reeds. I love the reflection of the reeds. And what I might do is actually just try and focus on these leaves, something a bit more intimate, and forget this big vista for a little bit until we do get some light. We've got to get some light at some point, surely to God. Fantastic location. Apparently there's some otters living on this stretch of the river as well. How nice would that be to see some otters? Oh, that'd be special. That would be special. Okay. Yeah, we'll catch up in a bit when things happen. I'm going to admit, I'm struggling ear to ears. Flat. And what's frustrating is it's such a beautiful area. I have tried to get this composition in, and it's this little gateway in the wall that's attracting me to the shot. First of all, I tried to zoom in. I didn't take a shot, but I tried to zoom in and get that area there, if you like, and it didn't quite work. So I moved over to see if I can incorporate this tree, which didn't quite work. So what I've done then is come a little bit wider still and actually get a reflection here. So I'm getting that, which I quite like. It's just a shame there's no light. No light at all. We can't see the Langdales, the tip of the Langdales, or that would have worked a little bit better maybe. The water's lovely reflections. They may work sort of black and whitey type image, but yeah, really, really frustrating. Okay, so yeah, I'm certainly struggling. Even though I've took some images, and I will show the images, but I'm struggling. We are thinking about probably moving on. See if we can see some atmosphere and some mist in the distance, which we're trying to photograph actually, but we might be able to get round there. And I think it's at Ohm Fell that we're looking at, that sort of, that mist is rolling through there. So maybe we need to drive over to there and see if we can capture something around that end. It's still, there's just the slightest bit of atmosphere, but there's no light, there's no contrast. We're getting some nice reflections, but oh, it's really frustrating because it's stunningly beautiful. Stunning. Yeah, struggling. We've decided to come to Ohm Fell. Keep calling it Ohm Fen. Yeah, we've come to Ohm Fell. We've come to the little tarn here, and there's some lovely reflections. And we're starting to get a little bit of light, which is nice. So that could change things. We're not getting the atmosphere, but we're getting light, which is one good thing. So things are changing slightly in our favour. Yeah, so it's just a matter of trying to get an image. We're getting some nice reflections here, and I might just try and get one of this tree here. It's quite nice, and then probably move around and see what else we can find. But I'm feeling a bit more positive now. As you can see, the glow of the sun on my face. That's always nice. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's see if we can get a nice reflection. The other guys are trying to get it, and it is nice. Whether we can put our own little spin on it, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it is what it is, but it still looks nice. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not 100%. I know Martin looks like he's going to have a go at it, so it normally means it's worth a little stab in the dark. So let's see how we get on. I can't believe it. We're in the Lake District, and I've seen at least 3 or 4 massive giant pandas in the Lake District. Can't believe it. We'll go and find them in a minute, and I'll show you. Massive. I didn't realise they had pandas in the Lake District. Anyway, look at the light kicking off here. Oh, come on. Oh, this is pretty epic, to be honest. Yeah, I've set up a shot. The tarn just in the bottom left hand corner of the image. The light behind it now is probably better. Let me get an image. Wrong button. Right. There we go. No. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. The Langdales are starting to be a bit dramatic as well. It looks bloody good down there. Yeah, it's quite a big vista shot, but it is epic. The light is superb. Just catching one or two of the mountains, and we are getting these low-lying clouds coming in, but the light's catching them, so they're quite bright and white. Look, and then we've got some darker clouds above that, so it really is nice. Okay, I'm going to get another couple of images from here and probably move up on the top, see what I can get. I could just see Ginger right at the top there, so we'll probably head up there in a minute. Let me just get a couple more images for you, and then we'll move up. Oh, we've got some cracking light, guys, over in the Langdale area, I think. I've got this one sort of lone tree that's on the ridge line, and it's in the shadow, but then the mountain beyond is just lit up with clouds rolling over it. Looks stunning. I've also got another image in mind, and there's a tree over here that's really interesting, so I'm going to try and get that, because it's really, everything's starting to sort of open up a little bit, but with all this drama that added to it. Oh, come on. Now this shot I think is more portrait and very tight in, but it's really, what's making it for me is it's in a little sort of dip in the valley and got the tree in the middle there, but really what's making it special is that backdrop. So I'm going to focus on the tree, simple as that. Get that shot, bracketing the shot because the skies, parts of the sky are quite bright. Bracket the shot. I love the way the rocks lead up to it. If anything, I could actually get a bit more on that. I'll go a little bit tighter in. That's all the way. Get the top of the mountain there. See if this works a bit better. Not so sure now, not so sure. Very nice though. I do think we need to get up higher. Probably get a nice big pano. Let me show you these pandas. Let me get my camera off. I'm going to get up the top there, show these pandas. They're still here. They must be eating the bamboo or something. Well, I've got quite close to them now. But if I get a little bit closer, I'll show you stunning beasts. Ooh. Typical, I've come across the boggy bit. Right, okay, let me show you these giant pandas. Oh. The cows. Ah. The cows. Ah. Right. I thought the panda poo were big. Okay, let's crack on. beautiful actually, they're absolutely beautiful. I've never seen cows so pretty. As long as they don't attack you, they're pretty. Look how beautiful they are. Okay, we're at the top and we are being treated some absolutely super light. For midday, it's superb to be honest. Shame we didn't get it this morning. But yeah, it's literally just waiting for that light, get the long lens on and get some images and just reacting to that light. The light behind you is phenomenal, I'll show you. The light keeps coming through the valley here. And with that cloud formation above, it does look really dramatic, ever so nice. Look at this light. The only problem we got is Landau pikes have disappeared now. So what I'm going to do is I've took an image of the foreground and I'm going to wait to see if this mountain pops back out in the next 10 or 15 minutes. I think I'm just going to give myself a little bit of time and then I could always blend the two together, maybe. But I love this foreground patchy light now. So I've captured that area. I just need that mountain there to expose itself back out, or a little bit more. It's starting to come again, but that's the plan. Near for what, a couple of hours now at least, or it certainly seems it. We've filled us boots with a long lens, but I think I'm done at this area at Oamfell. Yes, get in. Got it right. Well, was predicted. I heard a bit of thunder then, I'm sure I did. Oh! We'll censor that.
So it's been quite a productive afternoon up here on Hull Cow. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like and subscribe. I'll put the links to Steve's videos.
I've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.